Congratulations on your new BMW. Regardless of whether you're a long-time BMW owner or this is your first BMW, this video has been prepared to give you a brief inside look at the heart and the soul of the ultimate driving machine.
There is nothing like a BMW. For more than 80 years, it has been unique in the automotive world, unmistakable, a spirited individualist. Throughout its history, BMW has stayed ahead of the times, set its own trends, and helped to shape our future. Its logo, a propeller against the blue Bavarian sky, BMW had its origins in aircraft engines. Then as now, the people of BMW were always attempting the apparently impossible. In 1919, founding father Max Fritz built an altitude carburetor that enabled BMW's first aircraft engine to develop its full power even in rarefied air. And test pilot Franz Zeno Diemer reached an unimaginable height of 32,013 feet without supplemental oxygen. Today, BMW engineers continue to push the envelope, setting new standards for the aviation industry. Quieter, cleaner, and more fuel-efficient than any engine in its class, the BR715 turbofan engine made by BMW Rolls-Royce powers the world's first 100-passenger airplane for the 21st century, the Boeing 717. From aircraft engines, BMW expanded into motorcycles, and is one of the oldest motorcycle companies still in operation. Since 1923, BMW has built more than 1.2 million motorcycles, of which more than half are still on the road. The first motorcycle, the R32, had principles so advanced they remain basically unchanged to this day. Flat twin engine, shaft drive, and double tubular frame. In more than 7 decades since, BMW innovations have improved ride and safety standards for the motorcycle industry. The first hydraulically damped front-wheel telescopic fork. The first use of aerodynamic full fairing on a series production machine. And the first ABS brakes on a production model. BMW has won the Dakar Rally, the world's most grueling long-distance race, 6 times. In 1999, after 16 lonely days and 5,600 torturous miles, only 54 riders of the original 151 crossed the finish line. Among them, all 4 members of the BMW team, including winner Richard Sanct. In 2000, Sanct triumphed again, and the BMW team swept the top 4 positions. There's nothing more effective than racing in focusing effort or encouraging innovation. And there's no spirit anywhere more competitive than BMW's. No sooner was the first BMW automobile launched than it was winning rallies. In 1929, a series production Dixie easily won the International Alpine Run. The first BMW to bear the signature twin-kidney grille, the 303, led a succession of new models that won international races, proof of their advanced performance and reliability. 1936 saw a landmark victory for BMW in a prototype of the 328 Roadster, the world's fastest production car. With its tubular chassis and 6-cylinder engine, this technological marvel was light years ahead of its time. Many other stunning victories followed, including the infamous Mille Miglia, the longest and toughest road race in the world, and Le Mans, the world's most prestigious endurance race. These sensational triumphs are reflected in the 1999 Le Mans victory of the BMW V12 LMR. Over the decades, numerous BMW technological innovations, such as the digital electronic system that controlled the Brabham BMW Formula One Championship engine in 1983, have gone way beyond helping to put BMW on the podium. These bold new advances have helped to shape the future of the automotive industry. From the exotic Z8 with its monocoque aluminum space frame and innovative neon light technology, to the unique all-wheel drive X5, the BMW lineage of uncompromising performance and safety is extending into new realms.
Hello, I'm Richard Saxton, and it's my privilege to be your guide as we explore the incredible engineering, testing, and manufacturing of the ultimate driving machine. Our look begins here at BMW's huge research and development center in Munich, Germany, the Forschungs- und Ingenieurszentrum, or FITZ for short.
Here, more than 6,000 engineers, designers, model builders, computer experts, scientists, and technical specialists work side by side, creating the BMWs that will shape our future. 10 years ago, the FITZ became a model for other automobile manufacturers. And today, computer-aided engineering and simulation techniques are revolutionizing the development process all over again. The two-dimensional surface is a wide-open space for the imagination, but the combination of human and computer is opening up whole new worlds.
Looks may change at BMW, but the BMW look remains. It's the designer's job to interpret the legendary BMW family likeness in fresh but enduring ways that reflect the personality of each new model.
It's kind of like a relationship between two people. You see a friend at a long distance, you know it's your friend. That's the volumes speaking, okay? And that's what a BMW should do. When you see the forms of the car, what kind of forms are they talking to you? Are they animal muscleness? I like to think that the forms on the 5 Series imply a certain sense of tiger agility despite its power. When you see the graphics of the car, that puts the car in motion. You know, you look at an arrow, you know which way it's going. It's got a front and a back. Our car should be the same way. And then finally, you get to the details of the car. So you take that door handle in hand, you grab that steering wheel, you just took a friend in hand. You know that effect. When you take the hand of a friend, you have a relationship here. Of course. Same when you get in a BMW. You touch that steering wheel, you touch that shift knob. I'm with a friend. This friend trusts me, and I trust him.
In the design and engineering of a BMW, safety comes first.
Leading-edge technologies are included in the plan of a new model at the initial design stage. BMW was the first manufacturer to make anti-lock braking and traction control standard across the entire model line. And all year 2000 BMWs have dynamic stability control. This amazing electronic system can regulate engine power and apply the brakes to individual wheels to help keep your vehicle pointed in the right direction when you're cornering quickly or forced to swerve around an object. Innovations such as the BMW head protection system take automotive safety to new heights. The International Brain Injury Association named BMW Safe Car of the Millennium for developing the head protection system.
In our own accident research, we found out that in a severe side impact, more than 50% of the injuries are head injuries, which told us we have to do something to protect the head in this kind of accident. And there was nothing so far. And this was the basis for a development which ended in our head protection system. We are very proud of it. It's a BMW philosophy to do the best we can on safety, and I would say we are going far beyond government standards.
Nowhere is BMW quality more evident than in the rigorous testing conducted on every one of the 20,000 parts that make up a BMW.
As you can see, I'm not able to compress this component, a spring, but with this machine, we compress the spring thousands and thousands of times, up to more than 1 million load cycles, just to cover all the requirements BMW set for those components.
This BMW design safety belt test involves 70,000 pulls and 14,000 sudden stops. Oh, and every color is tested, just in case the color itself affects the strength and performance.
This test confirms how every BMW rim should react when the wheel accidentally rams the curb with extraordinary force. The rim is designed to remain structurally intact, but deform sufficiently to prompt you to see your service department for safety's sake.
The most amazing test of all has to be the Nürburgring simulator.
BMW is the only manufacturer that has recorded each of its models at racing speed on the hair-raising Nürburgring racetrack and has used the data to develop the unique Nürburgring simulator. This terrifying rig tests a BMW suspension system under racing conditions 24 hours a day. Every new BMW model also undergoes on-road endurance testing, from the 130-degree shade of Death Valley to the frozen lakes of Finland. Because a BMW must function reliably anywhere in the world.
Winter tests we do normally in Scandinavia and also in the United States, Alaska. You must be first a very good driver, you must be a safe driver. And next thing is you must be an engineer to understand the measurement equipment. You must have the knowledge to work out what the car's reaction is by driving dynamics, for example, driving physics. And therefore, you need a lot of driving experience.
As if spending weeks on end in the world's most challenging conditions weren't enough, some of these gifted engineers also take the time to help BMW owners become even better drivers.
Hey, that's okay. Over the top. That's good. One more. Stop. Yeah, really good, really good.
The way they've taught us to adjust the seats and how to drive, the positioning of our hands on the wheel. It's been a wonderful safety lesson, and we hope to use it at our home in California.
BMW driver training programs in Germany and at the Performance Center in South Carolina are yet one more example of the passion for driving that BMW wants to share with its family of owners.
While BMW builds superior performance into every one of its cars, there is a special group at BMW that goes even further. BMW M. Behind this almost mythical letter stands a group of automotive specialists so passionate and dedicated, they have gasoline in their veins. Their goal, take BMW's already high level of performance to an even higher level.
Originating in 1972 as BMW Motorsport, BMW M still operates like a tightly knit racing team.
We have that special race car blood within our company, and that always makes it easier for us to go to the limit and to make M cars perform like race cars.
An M car is the pinnacle of the series it represents. And given its amazing power and performance, it is also a testament to the strength of the series car.
The BMW suspensions from the regular BMW cars are almost perfect, and it's quite tough a job to enhance this setup. But the M customers are a special breed of drivers, and they ask for even quicker response, even more predictable driving, and a little bit sharper handling.
While M cars are born in the workshop, they develop their special character on the track.
The way the conductor brings and blends together all the different instruments of an orchestra, the same way the M testing engineer brings together all the suspension parts to get that specific M feeling.
When a new model finally receives the green light from top management, the vehicle is ready to be manufactured. But long before production begins, the digital vehicle is assembled in a computer-simulated factory so that critical phases of manufacturing can be checked before production begins. BMW has factories in Germany, South Africa, and the USA, home of the Z3, M Roadsters and Coupes, and the X5 sports activity vehicle.
At the heart of every BMW is a superb engine with an 80-year heritage of outstanding durability and motorsport success. These legendary high-performance engines will be assembled into BMWs built here at the Dingolfing factory. More than one-third of the tools used in stamping and welding were specially designed by BMW and built here in the tool shop. This is necessary to meet BMW's extremely high standards of strength, fit, and finish.
In the body shop, the build quality is yet more evidence that there's nothing like a BMW.
Edges are not merely cut and welded, they're hemmed like the cuff of a fine suit. Anti-corrosive material is put in here, it is hemmed over, then more anti-corrosive sealant. In total, nearly 2 miles of sealed edges. Just take a look at the trunk of your BMW.
For the sake of precision, welding is handled almost entirely by 3 to 6 member teams of robots at Dingolfing. There are approximately 5,000 weld spots in a 5 series. And if even one of them is off by as little as 1 millimeter, the assembly line shuts down. Once the body has been built to BMW's uniquely exacting standards, it is ready to be painted. At Dingolfing, BMW has developed an unparalleled system for painting its cars, using a highly advanced powder application process for the brilliant final clear coat. An assembly line at any BMW factory isn't an assembly line at all. It's a customer line. Each one of these cars has been individually ordered by a customer or a BMW center, and virtually no 2 BMWs are exactly alike.
And this little green box, along the way, every insulation is tested, the tautness of the bolts recorded, and all information stored in this transponder for future reference. Another BMW innovation.
Now the magnificent suspension, engine, and transmission join up with the body. BMW calls this the wedding, and considering that 80 years of preparation led up to this event, it is indeed a remarkable ceremony. The car is complete, and it is driven for the very first time. Now it undergoes wheel and steering wheel alignment, with checking so intense it meets BMW's extremely high standards of driving pleasure. The driver in the car and the technician in the pit line everything up for safe, steady driving at Autobahn speeds.
Then if and only if everything has met BMW standards 100%, does this go on. A symbol of BMW perfection.
In the final analysis, the reason there is nothing like a BMW is that there is nothing like the people of BMW.
I never had any association with another company that had such special people in it. And these special people are reflected in very special cars. And these cars are driven. They have a goal in mind. They share a purpose with their drivers of enjoyment, of passion, of life. They're not just there just to get people from A to B. They do that with ease. They do that with grace. Yeah, we can go to A to B. Let's have fun going from A to B. Let's enjoy A to B. Forget about B. Let's just enjoy. That's what makes a BMW special, because you see that, you understand that from the first moment you experience it.
From the look of the elegant body line to the fine feel of the materials, from the pleasing clunk as the door closes to the taut handling on sharp bends, every BMW must possess an overall harmony that inspires dreams, evokes emotion, and delights the senses of its owner.
As a BMW owner, you play an important role in the future of this company because you drive us to innovate, refine, and constantly improve what we do. Along with our network of BMW centers, our goal is to meet your high expectations. We want you always to be able to say, there is nothing like owning your BMW. Thank you.